Hello and welcome to Living Your Vision, the podcast devoted to transforming your dreams into your reality. I'm Jim Zaborin, and I'm thrilled you're joining me on this journey of self-discovery, growth, and intentional self-creation. Together, we'll cultivate the mindset and get good at using the tools to turn your deepest desires into concrete experiences. Get ready to expand your beliefs, focus your intention, and unlock the life you've imagined. Let's get started. Hello and welcome to Living Your Vision, the podcast devoted to helping you create the life you've always imagined. I'm your host, Jim Zaborin, and as a holistic seeker, lifelong learner, and empowering voice in the personal growth space, it's my passion to empower you on the transformative journey toward crafting the life you've always dreamt of, while also realizing your highest inspired vision for yourself. My professional titles may read Certified Hypnotherapist and Certified Professional Hypnotist, but my true vocation goes far beyond, encompassing roles as a teacher, mentor, coach, and transformative content creator. This podcast, Living Your Vision, the Intentional Reality Creation podcast, embodies my core philosophies. Each episode serves as a beacon, inviting listeners like you to align your lives daily with your deepest aspirations and dreams. In the vast expanse of the digital world, countless voices echo ageless words of wisdom. But what sets this podcast apart in the crowded realm of personal development? Well, this podcast is a confluence of my lifelong passion for personal growth and fulfillment, combined with decades of experience drawing upon spiritual, philosophical, entrepreneurial, educational, and self-improvement disciplines. My goal is to strike a harmonious balance between the seemingly esoteric and the evidence-backed pragmatic. I'm not just sharing knowledge, I'm inviting you to join me on a shared journey toward purposeful living. Our episodes don't just skim the surface. We dive into concepts, tools, and strategies for harnessing the power of our subconscious minds and taming our inner dragons, turning them into the allies they want to be to us. Through a rich tapestry of insights, strategies, and tools, we'll explore together how your thoughts, beliefs, and actions can shape your personal life experiences. At its core, Living Your Vision delves deep into the concept of intentional reality creation on various levels. And though the process begins internally, as we evolve mentally and emotionally, you'll witness your outer world morphing to mirror your internal state. I'll also share techniques of self-hypnosis, attention control, and mindfulness to keep you motivated and on track as you evolve personally to arrive at your desired destinations. From goal setting to visualization, from affirmations to mindset shifts, from perceptual remapping to reality map updating, every episode is another step toward realizing your dreams. What truly makes our journey extraordinary is the blend of mindset and methodology. However, the journey doesn't stop at techniques for living intentionally and aligning with your authentic self. Intertwined with practical guidance is a profound emphasis on personal development and inspired action taking toward your desires. I'll challenge you to introspect, confront your fears and self-doubts, and undergo personal transformation. This fusion of thought and action, introspection and external alignment, gives Living Your Vision its distinct essence. As a listener, you are more than a passive consumer. You are a fellow traveler on your own unique path of personal growth, spiritual exploration, and intentional living. Together, we will draw inspiration from transformative ideas, visionary leaders, and effective self-improvement and self-evolutionary techniques and methods. And we seek not just knowledge, but also a community that understands our shared aspirations and challenges. Together, we embark on a shared quest of purposeful living, challenging limiting beliefs, cultivating a growth mindset, and aligning our lives with our purpose and goals. You'll discover how to replace fear with faith, self-doubt with self-trust. When you live your vision, you step into the fullness of who you are meant to be. Join me as we explore the limitless possibilities that open when you take control of your inner world and intentionally create your outer reality. Each week on Living Your Vision, we'll unlock the tools you need to define your dreams and make them a reality as we manifest them in our experience of reality. And speaking of manifesting, the word manifestation may sound mystical, and some people actually do use it that way. I use the word in a more general sense, without assigning a mechanism to the manifestation. We all manifest not only what we have in our lives, but also the quality of the experience of our lives. And you may be one who views the mechanism of manifestation as just the natural outcome of actions taken. cause and effect and compounded action, for example. Or you may be one who views the mechanism of manifestation to be an outcome of vibrationally attracting what we want in our lives as the natural order of the universe, such as in law of attraction. Well, I leave that to you, the listener, to decide for yourself what the mechanism of manifestation is. I invite you to explore intentional self-creation concepts and principles in light of your own personal understanding of reality and the way things work. Listeners from both a law of attraction perspective and from a more pragmatic perspective will equally find loads of actionable insights and techniques that are complementary to and effective within their own perspective. That's because I favor ideas, concepts, and methods that are based on or extrapolated from evidence-based principles and practices. The intentional self-creation journey requires some commitment, some thought, and some action taking. But the destination is priceless, a life wholly shaped by your truest desires and deepest sense of meaning. And I can't wait to see the incredible transformations that unfold for you. Living Your Vision is not just another podcast in the personal development genre. It's a movement, a community, and most importantly, a roadmap to a life aligned with purpose and vision, specifically your purpose, lived on your terms in your own unique way, toward your own personally meaningful and relevant vision. With me as your podcast host, every episode is an invitation to embark on a transformative journey toward crafting a reality rooted in your highest aspirations. And that's it for this week's edition of Living Your Vision, the Intentional Reality Creation Podcast. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Jim Zaborn, host of the show, and I invite you to join us again next week for the next edition of the Living Your Vision podcast. And in the meantime, I would invite you to come join Jim Zaborn's Intentional Self-Creation community. You can find that over on Patreon.com. It's at patreon.com/Jim Zaborn, JIMZBORAN, typed in all as one word. That's patreon.com/Jim Zaborn. And when you join Jim Zaborn's Intentional Self-Creation community, you'll be able to see the blog posts I post for the Living Your Vision podcast on a regular basis. And by becoming a member, you'll also be able to comment on those posts and you'll be able to join in with the community discussion. And above that, by being a member, even at the free level, you will be able to be notified when I have events for Jim Zaborn's Intentional Self-Creation community that I hold open for all membership levels. So visit patreon.com/Jim Zaborn, JIMZBORAN, and join there in the free membership level, and then click on the Collections tab. And in the Collections tab, you'll be able to find the Living Your Vision podcast, and go ahead there for the blog posts that I make specifically for the Living Your Vision podcast. Now, you'll see all my other podcasts there where I also post, and you're welcome to look around in any of those other ones as well. But you will definitely want to go to Collections and click on the Living Your Vision tab and check out the blog posts I put up for this podcast. Thanks again for listening. My name is Jim Zaborn, and I wish you a wonderful week, and I look forward to seeing you again next. Bye-bye.